Hi, I'm GNT, and again I'm here with martial arts superstar Scott Adkins. What are you going to take us through today, Scott?
Well, we're going to do a bit of a tutorial on some of the kicks that are seen in Accident Man, which is out April 16th on DVD in the UK. We're going to do the Jackknife. We've got a triple kick.
Yep.
And we have some kick that we have no idea what it's called. I don't anyway, but it looks
I don't
cool.
even know what it is. We just call it the Accident Man kick.
The Accident Man kick. There we go. That's what we're going to do.
Yep, cool.
Okay, so for the Jackknife, just skimming through the most important parts. Really what you need to do first is master the Cheat 720. Aaron has a tutorial for that, which you can look at here. But don't concentrate on the finger. No, none of that. Okay, so if you get that one down, then this is a lot more simple. But what you need to do is really use your arms, okay? You're gonna wind up, nice big wind up. And what I like to do is step through with this back foot and turn this back foot almost 180 degrees around, landing on the ball of my foot. And from here, I can use the force of my elbows to keep that spin going really fast. And I'm gonna lift this knee up, but as you can see, I'm turning the hips like this, anticipating that I'm gonna be coming around with not one kick, but two. Now, it really helps if you don't think of this kick as a tornado, because really you need to sacrifice the first part of the kick in order to do the second one. So rather than winding up, jumping up and kicking through as if you were kicking someone in the face with the tornado part of the kick, try and sacrifice that part a bit more and turn your foot and your hip over so that your toes are pointing down. And it's more about just getting the height on that first kick, but you've already committed to the second part, which is the hook kick there like that. Okay, so try not to think too much about the perfect first part of the kick. Just make sure you get the leg up there, turn the toes down, and then you land in the correct position for the hook kick. One thing to think about as well is it's not just about the speed that you're spinning, which of course your elbows are helping you with that, but also you need to go for the height as well. So once you've set yourself up and you're into the spin, from here you need to bring that knee up, and that's going to help to drive you up into the air. Get the shoulders up. The more height you can get, the easier it's going to be to do the next part of the kick. Next kick that we have is the triple kick. I like this kick. I've used it in quite a few of my films. It's fun to perform. It's actually probably easier than it looks. What I like to do is I like to do one kick off the left, second off the right, and then the third off the left. The reason I'm starting with the left is because my left leg is much more flexible than my right leg, and growing up, that's why I favoured the left leg for side kicks and a lot of my kicks. So I tend to kick more with the left. So I'm going to go left, right, left. Now, the best way to practice this is just to not throw the kicks, but to get the steps correct, and just use your knees to go through the motion of the kick. So you could start by throwing the first knee up, and then the second like this. This is the first part of the kick. Knee and then knee. Once you can do that, you can try and sneak a third knee out or kick on the end, which will be 1, 2, 3. This is the movement to practice. 1, 2, 3. So I'm just using my knees at the beginning now, and then I'm putting the kick on the end. So it's 1, 2, turn the hip over for the third kick. Once you've done that with just the knees, you can move on to using the insteps, busting those kicks out. 3 sharp kicks. Make sure for the third kick, after the first 2, you're turning the hip over to get that turning kick out. Okay, the next kick tutorial, I'm calling it that because I don't know what it's called. I haven't got a clue, but I was shown this by Tim Man. I use it in Accident Man on Ray Park. It's a good looking kick. Really what you want to do is the first kick is going to connect as a front kick, but you don't think of it so much as a kick. Think of it more as pushing off your opponent or whatever you're practicing it on. Push off and then tuck in, tuck the elbows in, get the spin and roll your hips and your knee over where you kicked, and you're going to land in a nice back kick position. Okay? So from here, don't think of the first front kick as a kick, think of it as a push off, pushing off my opponent, tucking those elbows in, bringing the hip over the knee and banging out a nice back kick there into Ray Park, Darth Maul. You didn't see it coming. It was the one that finished him. Go on, have a go. Okay, all the kicks I've just covered can be seen in Accident Man. Please go out and support the movie. It's out April 16th in the UK. It's already out in most places around the world. If you want to follow me on YouTube, there's the link there. And thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate the support. Thanks, Aaron, for letting me hijack his YouTube channel. And keep training, and all the best.